Today in Linux app, we're gonna teach you on how to install .deb file on your Linux OS. Hello, my name is Blair and welcome to another Linux app. I'm here at my desktop, which is I'm using currently is my Big Linux, a easy to use GNU Linux operating system kernel, and it is based in Brazil, and I've been using this for almost a year already, and this is one of my daily driver because I am teaching at the same time in Sanabin school here in Khon Kaen, Thailand. Currently I want to use a operating system which is very easy. At the same time it is compatible with my computers. I have actually several computers in my disposal, including at the school, which is I'm using generic type of computer that you can assemble, a DIY type of computer, so you can change your hardware. You have the rights and you have the freedom to choose and freedom to replace and freedom to repair without any problem with warranty, because I notice most of our computers, especially the branded ones, that you have no rights to repair because they have warranty, and if the warranty is broken you don't have any rights to have your computer repair in that particular store. So that is the problem right now, because almost big brands are literally giving you like you don't have the rights to repair, but maybe in the next episode. But right now I'll be focusing on this .deb file, which is some of the new users do not know how to install these .deb files, and there is always a way that is easier and based on my operating system right now, the Big Linux operating system with the Manjaro and GNU kernel. I notice the Acer Aspire 7 with the AMD Ryzen 7 with the GPU NVIDIA GeForce GTX. Big Linux is the go-to for your OS installation. Not only that, but also I have a little bit older computer that I have the Lenovo, and at the same time I have the very old, like 10-year-old laptop, which is the HP 15, and all of my computers are actually running with Big Linux, no problem. Even all the function keys, from the brightness to this volume control and all of those stuff, is actually, it's perfectly working. I don't know why, but I tried Ubuntu, I tried Debian, I even tried Linux Mint and all those stuff. The only OS operating system that can work in this like different types of console is Big Linux. And yes, this is not very popular because Big Linux is based in Brazil, and at the same time, I don't know, how do I say this one? It is best for all the hardware that you have. No offense with Ubuntu, no offense with Mint. At the same time, Mint is also good, but some of the keys are a little bit like not functioning. But based on my installation, Mint is one of the best. It is my second choice, and my third choice is actually KDE Neon. So that's why I've been talking about this. And of course, the best way is to use your operating system has no problems is the Big Linux. I have no problems with installation. I have no problem with with editing my videos, editing my audio, or even editing my pictures or layouts. So let's go to my desktop right now. So as you can see, I already opened this big Linux store. So let's type how to install deb, because that deb has a little bit like sketchy. Some of our newcomer from the Windows has no idea on how to install that deb. So I'll just try to type in the deb and then click enter, and then there you have it. You have this option. This is already pre-installed on this laptop, so I don't need to install this one. I have the rights to remove and I have the rights to reinstall if I wanted to. So .deb is a file configuration and installer for the Debian based application, and .deb is actually one of the stable installation or installer. And how to install it? Just double click it and then you're good to go. If you're using Ubuntu, well, you have to download, I think, gdeb. Let me go to a website. Let me show you how to use it. So as you can see, even I just opened this start page, search page, I have all these information that is in front of us. We have, let's zoom in. So we have from the linuxhint.com, and at the same time it's foss.com. So one of the popular to go to into foss installer is the it's foss.com and it's linuxfoss.com, and at the same time, of course, you have the linuxhint.com. So let's go to the it's foss. Let me zoom in that one so that you could see. So using a .deb installer for the .deb packages or in the Debian files, in the executable file of Debian, just go to your software center, either in your Ubuntu, in Linux Mint, or in Elementary OS, or even in KDE Neon Plasma, or any distro except for the Archbase. Archbase sometimes is a little bit advanced, a little bit like medium type of user, and for the new user, please don't use Archbase yet, except only one, because Big Linux is actually based in Manjaro Arch Linux. But this is so easy that everyone could use this one without any problems. So how to download? You have to just click, double click it, and then if it won't open, just click on the right click and then with the file, and then you have the installer package. Just select for the software center or your package installer. So you have the option. You can also download through your software center in Ubuntu. Just look for gdeb and click install. This is the best and this is the safest way for the newcomer from Windows to Linux. So as I said, you just right click on the application or on the file .deb and then select your gdeb package installer and then select install the package. Just click. Without any problem, it will just install it for you. So let's try to go to a file. Let's look for a file. Let's look for a file with which has a .deb file. Okay, we have the .deb right here. We have the AMD, so let's use this one, and it is downloading right now. So I have the file already right here in my desktop, which is I just downloaded. So Let's close this one and let's just right click. You have the install.dev file, or you have to click on the other files like this one, but I'll just go for the double click. So I have this information that there is blah 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 thing, and there is in the system package format. So let's just install it. It is so easy, just installing in process. So let's enter my super secret password. It is installing on its own. So that is why it is not, the notion of Linux is very hard. Linux is actually easy right now, especially if you're using the big Linux. This is one of the easiest Linux operating system. So let's wait for the application to install. Just let's wait for a little bit. It will take a little bit, like 1 minute or two. So everything is complete right now, and let's just click OK. Let's close the big store. As you can see, it is now installing the packages. It's already downloading, and it is good to go. So let's close this and let's go to our big Linux, our system settings, go to our printer, and there is no, because there's none, because there is no printer connected to my computer right now, but waiting for the printer if I already connect the printer right here. So that's how to install our .dev file. So it is so easy. So if you have some question, feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to help you in your Linux journey. So that's about it for now for our Linux app, how to install a .deb file on your Linux operating system software. This is Blair saying bye for now, and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That's why science is cool. Ciao.